You want to be more recognized for your talent and not who your talent provides something for.
Right.
Gotcha.
Or even really myself. Like a lot of people book me not. Just, I mean, my food is good. Don't get me wrong. It's not. It's past good. It's great.
Yeah.
However, a lot of people book me for my personality and for me.
Yeah.
I guess outside, it's more than it's the experience that you get.
Gotcha.
So I want you to book me for the experience, not because I cook for this rapper
XYZ.
or this NFL player. No, book me because of Cordell. That's it.
And that's the big thing. I think just the way the world is in 2022 going 2023, entrepreneurship is very big. So just quick game for everybody. It's product, but it also comes back to who you are as well. Because everybody does everything no more. Nothing's a secret. Everybody does everything. But it comes down to little things. Not being a groupie when I have a celebrity in my kitchen. Not fucking kissing ass, still holding principles to what I do. You know, those things hold heavy weight when you try to go to the next level. Because like I said, everybody does everything. Yeah. So you gotta stand apart. It's a thousand people that cook good. But what makes me different? So just food for thought, all the entrepreneurs, you gotta find the it that makes you want to be a little bit different from everybody else. You're it. Yeah. Not what you see on TV, what you see off of YouTube, but what's genuinely you. Yep. And that's real. I think you got that for the Meg, for just being a real nigga.
I'm more upset at the kicker for the Panthers game than I am at DJ Moore.
Definitely the kicker. Definitely the kicker. DJ did his job. Definitely the kicker.
I'll give you that, but you got to be a vet in those situations at the end of the day, my nigga. So, like, he's still at fault, regardless. If the kick was closer, the nigga would have made it. I'm going.
He was missing it
DJ.
either way.
It don't fucking matter, nigga. If he was closer, he had a higher probability. It's DJ fault. Yeah, DJ fault.
Wow. Definitely DJ fault. At the end of the day, you gotta keep your composure in that moment.
Yeah,
you know the rules.
Wow.
You know the rules. From 33 to 48 yards, that's a big difference.
Huge.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think the helmet is certain. You can't do on the field.
Right.
You can't at all.
You can't do it at all.
No, like if he would have literally ran out of the back of the end zone and started walking and then took his shit off, he would have been good. But the fact that he got up in the end zone and just took his shit off and then went out the back of the end zone, that's the difference.
All right, so 2 DJs, 2 kickers. Come on, Jay.
Jay said he ain't watched the game.
DJ.
Boom. It's on y'all. Bunny for
Yeah, they
Mike
do.
got a, is that
Hey,
a
look.
sip or a shot?
Hey, check
Mike got a
this
sip
out.
or a shot? Is that a sip or a shot?
No, I said pass me a shot.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
you
didn't
right there.
know.
I said pass me a full.
He want a fresh one.
Oh, you want a freshie?
He want a fresh
Don't
one.
never hold me out now.
Ooh, no.
Don't never gonna hold me out.
So he got the brim.
Well, shit. Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
We just
listen.
right here. This nigga all
Hey, watch this. Hey, hold on. Let's take these shots, King.
Oh, he did you like that. Oh, he did you like that.
It's my guy, man.
Oh, man.
They more spicy.
Jay real spicy.
He home.
Mi casa, su casa.
All right, we got a chef in the building, so this is Italian or anything else? Yeah, I'm going Italian every day.
I'm going anything else.
I'm definitely going anything else.
Definitely anything else.
That's just so broad.
That was your question, but I would have put like Italian versus another, you know.
That was it. It's
style of food,
just
but
really broad.
I would go anything else.
Anything else? Oh, shit. Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Fuck yeah. I don't care.
You're drinking by yourself.
That's fine.
Love.
Now, for those who say anything else, is it any particular style of food that you like more than Italian, or is it general your go-to?
I like Korean barbecue.
Okay.
I love
like
Japanese food.
Yeah.
Honduran.
And Peruvian. I
I
love
like
Yes, and
Peruvian.
Peruvian.
Peruvian
Yeah,
food fire.
Fuck yeah.
It's very underrated in my opinion.
I love
Really?
Peruvian.
You don't eat beef chicken?
Beef chicken.
That's top.
I just had that last night.
You don't eat beef chicken?
I just had that.
My bad. I forgot about it. I forgot about it.
As far as like budget eats, Beaver Chicken is the best
Man,
restaurant.
what?
shop.
Hands down.
My shit might be Jamaican though.
I like Jamaican.
Jamaican.
Give me some
But it's gotta be
gravy.
good. It's gotta be good Jamaican though. Like
Right.
Good Jamaican.
What's your favorite Jamaican dish?
Favorite
Jamaican dish?
What's your favorite Jamaican dish?
Dish or restaurant here, Charlotte?
Dish. Real quick.
Check out Erie Vibes. Erie Vibes is good. That's my go-to.
I like Eerie Vibes.
Eerie Vibes is good.
Eerie
Yeah, Eerie Vibes is good.
Yeah.
I gave up 2.
Right there by Bed and Better,
I gave
right?
up 2.
Right, like
Unless I'm cooking.
down the street from Crew, like right, like kind of diagonal from like the Note. Like when you on Tryon, you turn left to go Note Out. It's right there.
It's right there.
Next to a barbershop, I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna try it.
It's good.
I love Jamaican food.
Favorite oxtails?
It's really the same, but I'm gonna say some jerk chicken.
Yeah.
I love curry gold.
I'm a brown stew guy. Brown stew chicken.
Brown stew chicken fire.
Brown
I forgot
stew
about
chicken.
that. Yeah.
I'm curving ourselves. I get both.
Got you.
If you like jerk chicken, I got this jerk sauce from Scotchies from Jamaica.
For real?
If you like spicy,
I love spicy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got some in the wood fire.
In the world, of course, he likes spicy. Something like that. But, all right, Mike, let's get going.
We talking about house party or we buying a section?
Ooh. Ooh.
You know what's crazy?
Ooh.
So
A J house party?
Ooh.
J house party?
I definitely gotta say house party. Even though like in today's day and age, I do a lot of section buying. I gotta say I would rather do a house party. One, you can save a lot. Man, you can fill up the table with liquor, games, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the host don't save money.
Bruh.
The host don't save money.
Go ahead.
you save a little bit because you're going out. You
Yeah, I guess
going
you
out.
right,
I'm gonna
you
spend
right,
like
you right.
$1,000.
You right,
House
yeah.
party was like
Yeah,
$300.
You right. I will save money as well. I'm going house party.
What you doing,
House
big guy?
party all day.
Ain't my type of hype, baby. Give me a house party, baby.
Only old school house party, though.
Absolutely.
Like jeans stains on the wall twerk. Yeah. That's
Jeans stains on the wall. Yeah.
You know, so you
Yeah,
hop on the
okay,
floor,
yeah.
you know, the bitch will hop
Yes.
on top of you and just ride your meat.
Pretty Ricky.
The lock-in days. The lock-in days.
Yo.
You have to go point at this point right here. That's prime location. That's prime location for house party.
You out the way?
Out the way.
Out the way. Can nobody see?
Yeah.
Under the cover of the night.
Yeah.
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 When you got crush on the corner, we talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All day.
Oh, and when she put her hands up, she got a real friend. They gonna lock your hands up. I'm like, hey, we gonna be behind her. You gonna be behind her?
I'm in this corner.
Oh my God, you selfish. You selfish motherfucker.
I'm actually selfless. I'm making a play.
Right.
I'm making a play.
What you got, see?
Oh, I need. Okay. Let's do. Steph Curry or LeBron?
Oh,
I'm going Curry. Curry changed the game the way it's played. LeBron is great. Don't get me wrong, but I'm going with Steph.
I ain't gotta say nothing else.
It's LeBron, buddy.
It's definitely LeBron. I'm definitely.
Hey, listen. So let me ask a question real quick. I asked this question in the shop. Y'all, just real quick, yes or no? LeBron is going to finish #1 in scoring. We already know that.
What's gonna happen?
If he finishes top 5, and hold on, hear me out. If he finishes top 5 in every other statistical category, right? Would that make him the most complete basketball player ever? Complete. I didn't say best. Complete.
I already
basketball
think
player
he's the
ever.
most.
I was gonna say, I already feel like he's already that.
Yeah, I already think
that.
that. I will never give him the best though, just based off of he don't got that dog in him. Like I'm sorry, I can't give him the best ever. If he had that same mentality Kobe, Jordan had, he would run away with it. But he is by far the most complete basketball player to ever touch
That was
earth.
actually a real question.
So I asked, yeah, bruh, you would be surprised.
Who's
man.
more complete than LeBron?
Right.
Bro, you would. Somebody said Magic. Somebody was like, it don't matter. One of the guys was like, he played longer than everybody else, and I get he played. So my
But you
argument
gotta be
was,
productive
so this was
to
my
be around
argument.
that long.
Kobe played 20. Tim Duncan played 20. Kevin Garnett played 20. Vince Carter played 20. Jamal Crawford played 20. Like it's a bunch of cats that played 20. But LeBron's 20 has been here the entire time.
He's 20 years and still like top 5 in the league.
Literally.
Still,
Right now.
right now.
Who's taking a shot?
At the worst,
Right.
top me. At the worst, top 10.
Me.
The same person that asked the
Yeah,
question.
the guess. Damn.
Yeah, that was
So
I feel like he should go again.
I ain't sure y'all could have
I feel like he should go again.
listen. You already know my guy. Y'all already know.
I ain't about to
Shout
say
out
me
King
up twice.
James, man. LeBron. Shout out King James.
Migo?
Go,
Migo?
James.
My go?
Si, senor.
They done sacked this
Pornhub or
nigga
Twitter?
again. You said what?
Pornhub or Twitter?
Pornhub is Twitter.
No, it ain't.
Twitter. I'm just gonna say Twitter. I ain't gonna elaborate. Ask me no questions. I'm just gonna say Twitter.
Twitter. I'm
Twitter.
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 You get one.
Well, you about to take a shot. You about to take a shot.
Let's join in and say something.
You take a shot.
Get one.
And here you go, King. Here you go, King.
Yeah. Get one. Get one.
Fun fact, my Twitter name back then is Mr._Raw Dog. Just FYI.
Oh, that's probably why you ain't got no Twitter. That's probably why you ain't got no Twitter.
Right.
Evan Williams. You know what I mean? It was just a different time.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, Mr. Raw Dog was my name. I might still be up there. I don't know.
I'ma look. I'ma look right now.
He said what I want to.
I'ma look right now.
This dude.
What was it? What was it?
My mom told me how to goddamn
What was it?
social media. Mr._Raw Dog. DAWG.
Hey, you didn't know what you signed up for, did you?
No, I didn't. It's all good though.
I'm absolutely there.
Well, that was a good dish of that. Let's
That was definitely a good dish of that.
You went right. You started right. All right, let's take a shot before we start to pop it off.
Let's get this shit cranked up.
What's this shop like?
Yeah, I don't see you, bro, dog.
I ain't going to work tonight.
Yeah, my dudes made me.
Hold on.
Well, I'm gonna go to work, but not to work.
Yeah, you show your face here.
Oh, nigga,
10.
I'm gonna be
it's
outside.
fucking 10:05.
Be outside.
Shit, my bad, bro.
I appreciate y'all.
I'm sorry.
All right, let's get into it.
Five boys back.
My bad again. Sorry.
Welcome back to another episode of What We Talkin Bout podcast.
Fucking dope.
The only podcast in life, enhance and educate the community. I am your co-host, Mr. Diddy Podman. This is What We Talkin Bout. We are back with family today to the left of me.
Yo, what's happening? Mr. Riley, captain of the B-Fly ship. Hey, listen, new merch just dropped. 704 B-Fly on IG. Go pick it up.
It's your boy Mike, aka Mr. Challenge of Change. Also, co-hosting my guy over there with the captain's hat. I love that shit. We driving this boat to success. Know that. Representing Team Body Right as always.
Hear that shit in the background? Oh, we ain't going to my
Nah,
guest?
it's you. It's you.
Oh, Jay still don't play. You know, I'm gonna keep it real simple always. Jay still don't play. What's up, y'all?
Chef Cordell, cooking with Cordell, Mr. Top 2, never number 2.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Special guest.
Mr. Cordell, thank you for coming and hanging out with us here at the estates of Mr. J.
The
Still
estate.
Don't Play.
The still don't play estate.
Cordell's here because he's a friend of Mike / one of the people that Mike trains. So shout out to Mike for getting this interview together.
You already know what it is.
Appreciate you, King.
So Jay, Mr. Cordell, we'll hop right into it. Tell us about yourself, man. Give us a little background. I know you told us when you went to Charlotte and you a chef now. Just tell us how we got to this point, to where we are.
Okay, cool. Great question. So, I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. Growing up, I used to cook a lot of stuff for we had late Wednesdays, so we go to school at 10 o'clock. So I cook for my fellow teammates or my friends in the neighborhood. My mom was like, yo, you're gonna know your way around the kitchen. You're not gonna have to rely on a woman in the future when you got older. So she taught me the basics or whatever. And as I got older, just being I would never thought I was gonna be a chef. But at UNC Charlotte, we used to throw parties, and one of my things to get people to come to my party versus the one next door was pasta. I'm making a fire pasta, and we gonna turn it up or whatever. That turned into doing YouTube, and then that turned into somebody asking me to cater their mom's birthday, and then that turned into me being a private chef, and that turned into homecoming tours, and the next thing you know, I'm cooking for celebrities and athletes, and I just took it serious, and then I ended up quitting my job about 4 years ago, I believe, and here we are.
Are you the one that made Alfredo poppin'?
So did I make Alfredo poppin'?
Yeah, was that you?
Yeah, it had to be. Alfredo. Yeah, the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? I'm the reason why they drug it out and they do it too much now.
Everybody does Alfredo. That's the first date.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, yeah.
So, what is the difference between our first days and his? Because his first days, they use ragu.
Chicken wings and fries.
Nah.
Yeah.
They do.
They ain't making it from scratch.
They always use ragu.
They
Blue label.
He don't use
Plastic
heavy
jar.
cream, no, they just
Plastic jar. No
straight
heavy
in.
cream.
You want to? But you with
lying, y'all. That's not true.
they got the same story. I don't know. I'm inclined to believe it.
I mean, they just started adding broccoli to it.
I believe you, bro.
Yo,
I believe
now
you.
everybody doing ragu.
I believe you.
Bad ragu. I ain't gonna lie to that bad ragu. You can tell the difference.
You can definitely tell the difference.
They use Paul
But you wanna know what's crazy? My most viewed video on YouTube was a video with me using canned Alfredo because it was my first one. I just like dressed it up, and it's crazy. People love the recipe. It's crazy. It's definitely.
And I ain't gonna put that Classico kind of go.
And that's what
You add a little cheese, a little heavy cream.
Whip it. Yeah.
That Classico go.
That Bertolli.
You just gotta dress it up. You know,
Yeah.
put a little.
You know, oregano goes on everything now. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a nice little base to start. You feel me?
Absolutely.
But staying where we was at, man, you kind of just blitzed to, yeah, man, I did it for a little bit. Now here I am. Like, can we go back to what were you doing prior?
Yeah,
to
sure.
becoming a chef?
I got you.
What you doing? So you doing on the side? We're working a full-time job. Like,
Yeah.
what's that it fact? Because a lot of people.
I got
the
you.
reason why I ask that's like. Some motherfuckers don't know when to jump.
Yeah.
I want to when to jump. Mark was all right. I'm gonna do this shit fully independent.
So
Skipping that part.
okay, so I worked at Spectrum, well formerly Time Warner Cable, and I started off in the call center and retention. And there, I thought I was gonna be the president of Spectrum. You feel me? Like no, for real. Like
I'm keeping all the clients.
Yeah, like I was.
We'll give you a month free right now.
Getting promoted left and right. I got promoted in Columbia. Then when I moved to Charlotte, I went to the store. I had to start over. So I was working in more so the retail side. Went from there, I became a manager over 3 stores. I was over at Haynes Mall store in Winston and 2 in Greensboro. So I was doing my thing there. You know what I'm saying? My base was like 50 plus commission. And commission could be crazy. So like you can make anywhere between 75 to 100K a year, just depending on how your store did.
Correct.
The thing was though, for me, I did love to cook and I had a lot of fun cooking. I always thought it was gonna be my side business. Like I'm gonna just work at Spectrum and I'm gonna make a little extra money cooking on the side on my weekends or whatever, my time off. Spectrum started messing with my mental health. Like as far as the workplace environment became very, very toxic, and like when I had my manager coming to me like, oh, maybe we should talk about your cooking a little bit less or stop posting about it. Like my social media, bro, they ain't got nothing to do with you. Like what? And they started selling cell phones, and just the demands they had just started going through the roof. And like, yeah, it was good money, but they wanted me to work like my manager told me dead out his mouth, I expect you to work 60 hours a week. You know what? I took me a little leave to kind of test the waters, and I just jumped and tried it. And I won't say I had a specific moment. Actually, no, I'm lying. Yes, I did. I was driving to work one day, and transparent moment. Broke down crying on the side of my car, on the side of the road. Had to call my mom. Like I was just so overwhelmed with work, and I was just like, yo, I gotta go. I can't keep putting myself. I was driving from Charlotte to Winston every day. So I can't keep putting myself through this.
Oh, you were driving from Charlotte to Winston?
Every day.
Nope.
Nah.
Because he over the store.
Haynes Mall.
He over the store.
Driving to my store every day.
Yeah.
And like it became too much. So I was like, you know what? I was scared. I was like, I gotta try. I just gotta try. And then I took my first like 2 or 3 months off, and I honestly expected to have to go back to work. I expected like, I'm gonna take this time off, but I'm gonna have to go back because it ain't gonna jump like that. I don't know what I'm doing. And it jumped. Like it was enough for me to be able to pay my bills, and at that time it wasn't enough for me to like kind of have fun, but I could pay my bills.
Maintain.
Right. So I took a steep pay cut, but when I tell you I was so much happier when I left that job, like
it wasn't even about the money at that point.
Nah,
it was about the peace of mind.
the peace of mind.
Yeah.
Because I take my mental health very seriously, and it was bad. It was really bad at that point. Like they were driving me crazy, but I'm such a loyal person. Like I'm like if I rock with you, I rock with you. Whether it's relationships, jobs, friendships, anything like that. Like I'm solid. I'm 100%. So like because they looked out for me and held me down when I had to go to school. They don't like change people's schedules. They changed my schedule so I could still go to school, but still work there. Like they did a lot for me too at the beginning. So I'm just holding like no. And my father was like, yo, you don't owe them people nothing. You gonna quit today. They gonna fill your position in 2 weeks.
Yep.
That's the catch-22 though. Corporate America does such a great job of if they
keeping you.
If they see potential in you,
Yeah.
it's like I'm gonna make sure that they can peak, but never more than us, but keep them to where they're happy. So we talk about promotions. But I bet you it's never the promotion to where like it's life-changing money and situations, but it's enough to keep you maintained. It's funny you say that, bro. Like
the cure.
Yeah.
One of my managers told me, like, yeah, man, they talk highly of you. They're like, man, if he'll stop doing this trash shit, like, he'll be the best. Like, he'll be the best. But it's like, nah, I want to keep on doing that to where I can get out the game to where I don't have to deal with the stress. Praying before you go into work, like, Lord, please, stress-free day. Like, make sure I don't turn up on one of these white folks today.
And that's a whole nother conversation.
A whole nother, and it's crazy that you say that too. As far as like corporate America trying to like let you do good, but not too good.
Better than us.
It was so crazy because like I told them before I left that like if y'all move me back to Charlotte, like that'll help a little bit. Let me go back to my old store where I started at, the one on South Boulevard. Like let me go back and run that one. They would not do it. As soon as I was about to quit, hey, we need a manager at this store. You can go back. Yep. Like it's too late. It's too late. I've been asking you that for months.
Yes, sir.
I told you the drive was killing me. I didn't want to move anymore. I told you I didn't want to do it. And y'all made me stay here for a year. I was there for a year, doing that for a year, begging them to let me come back to Charlotte. Now I want to leave.
Everything all of a sudden, everything's
magically, we give you whatever. We got a new store in University. You can be over that one. That's crazy. That's crazy. I've been asking you that for months, and now you're going to give it to me because I want to leave. Nah, bro. Y'all lost a good one. I'm sorry.
Always got to make people feel you.
Yeah.
You got to.
Let me ask a question.
Yeah.
Because I know going from like the stability of corporate to being an entrepreneur, like it's an adjustment.
Boy.
Was there ever like that moment where it was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That like, I don't know moment. And how did you push through it?
I'm a hustler at the end of the day. So I plate sales and things like that. That's what kept me kind of on my feet when I feel like times were getting rough.
Gotcha.
But for me, it definitely was an adjustment because you go from making, a couple grand every check, every 2 weeks to like, I don't have a check in 2 weeks. So if nobody books me, I ain't getting no money. Rent still due on the first, car notes still, everything still due.
Yeah.
But I don't have that consistent flow. And so it was a big adjustment, but you have to really, as a business owner, you gotta prioritize saving and like having some money to the side because like you're gonna have, I got weeks where I might get 6, 7, 8, 10 different deposits, and I might go 30 days without a single deposit.
Yep.
So that's 30 days with no new money coming in. Like when I do events, usually those events are paid for well in advance. People think, that means you're getting money. Nah, I might not have been paid in a month. Yeah. This event been paid for. So it was just like really having to prioritize like not spending, saving, not overly spending, and just remembering that like, you don't have that consistent check. So you need to have, your 3 to 6 months or whatever to the side. That way I can have a peace of mind knowing like, even if I don't get a booking, my bill's still paid. So I'm good. But it was rough though. Because at first I wasn't used to it. So at first I was still spending crazy. And then it was
that's adulting, entrepreneur, 9 to 5, big bags of money. We just like to throw it. So from 3 entrepreneurs right here, fully entrepreneurship. Yeah. No respect to you, Jay, but I know it's what to do full time. Is it more so that self-gratitude? You talk about 50K, your base, able to make 100K. As an entrepreneur, just speak about that feeling of like, if you just make 50K a year, like how that feels a lot better compared to somebody in corporate world, America, that makes 100, 150. It's like, to me, I'm not doing shit on the side, but like, I really worked for all this shit organically. Every penny is all me.
All me.
Like, I'm in the car, so a lot of shit still independent, but like, it's just different. Yeah. So like, speak to that and just how, for all of y'all, just how that self-gratitude is a little bit different.
I know for me, like coming out of barber school, like 50 was my goal. Mm-hmm. And once I hit it, I was like, wow. So then I bumped it up and bumped it up and bumped it up until, I got to a point where it was like, okay, let's see if we can get 6 figures. And this was before I had a shop. Mm-hmm. Let's just see if we can get to it. And then when I hit it, I was like, man, these niggas can't mess with me. These niggas can't mess with me. Mm-hmm. And not even on some competition stuff, just believing in myself, like I can do absolutely whatever I put my mind to. 3 months later, I had my own shop. Mm. You know what I mean? Like once I saw that I hit 6 figures as a regular barber, y'all can't mess with me. I'm the truth.
I feel like it's always different. For me, I never went at it as, I gotta make this amount of money, or my goal is to hit this, or whatever. My goal is more so
straight passion.
That's it, and just proving that no, my way is the right way. Mm-hmm. I got a lot of people in my life that have always been like, yeah, no, you got it. But then they just assume for me to always make the play. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was more so not in this instance, like I know I'm gonna make the play, but like really showing myself, you got it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like when I actually got through that first year and a half of doing it on my own and moving into my first location and then outgrowing it in 6 months and moving into a 4,200 square foot facility, it was like, yo, you really moving, bro. Like, you're really doing what you said you was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just feel like it just depends on where your motivation is. But at the end of the day, if you can never build up enough courage to jump, you're never gonna be able to put the gas behind what you're doing regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, just to go back to what y'all was saying about that when you broke down in the car crying on the highway because you was like, yo, I just can't fucking do this no more. I gotta figure this shit out. Like, I feel like anyone that has actually walked away and stepped out, you have that fucking moment. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm telling you right now, bro. Like, I was working at Wells Fargo on IBM Drive, and I would literally have to go to the gym before work so that I could drain myself enough to just get through the fucking 8-hour shift.
Yeah.
Like, I would literally wake up every morning like, bro, why the fuck am I going to fucking work? And I was like, bro, there's no way you're going to tell me this is what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Like, I should not feel like this. You got motherfuckers that love this company.
Yeah.
Like, what they doing that I'm not doing?
Yeah.
Like, I'm making majority of the money to what everybody making. I'm hitting my commission every quarter. Like, this shit ain't it.
So like my story's a little like you guys was work that was draining you.
Yeah.
I was actually in school. I was at ECPI. I was 2 months away from finishing with a network security degree.
Yeah.
And quit cold turkey. My parents were like, especially my mom, she was like, what? Like my mom, there were very few instances where my mom like really lost it on me. She went ballistic. And I was like, I sat there and I took it and I was like, Mom, that ain't what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I asked my dad, I was like, Pop, what's more important, doing something that makes a lot of money or doing something that you love? And he was like, son, whenever you're doing something that you love, the money is going to automatically follow.
So I think this is a good segue in for me because I think that. What the fuck you got?
Right.
Why is that?
Right.
I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm just laughing because y'all.
This nigga.
I'm laughing at your response. I'm sorry.
Because then he started off by saying,
No
us three as
offense to you.
entrepreneurs. No offense. to
No,
you.
I said no offense, cause I did it full time. That's the only reason.
He's saying full time.
And full time is fine. But if that's
Well, bitch, don't. Hey,
full time is fine.
right.
This show kill my vibe. This show kill my vibe.
I'm not saying don't do it.
I can see your energy.
Correct, but I get that.
I got to.
The capital, the motherfucking
So
paper
kill my
behind that
vibe.
5 is
So kill
supportive.
my vibe.
But I'm doing the
Correct. But I'm saying no. They doing without that. That's the. Proceed.
No.
Get to you.
Put it back on him.
Put it back on. So, what I'm saying is, you have the backbone of, you know, I can throw this money out and it is what it is, but I got a check coming in a week or 2 weeks. These niggas saying, I got nothing coming in where I don't make say today, tomorrow, or Thursday or Friday is what I eat. You have the security of it, still a check coming in.
It's about a level of preparedness. Like, and I talked to you about this, about just the makeup of who I am. Like,
Yeah.
so my 9 to 5 I don't love. What I got on the side I love.
Yeah.
They just throwing the dollars. They just supporting the glow up.
The lifestyle.
So I can. It ain't even really the lifestyle. They're literally
Funding
the
me.
capital. They're funding.
They're the bank.
And that's what I'm saying
The
though.
bank.
Gotcha.
They don't have that funding.
And I'm
That's
with
it.
you. That's
And that's all. I was trying to give my entrepreneurs a chance to shine a little bit. See that big light? I was trying to let it shine for a second. Go back to your point though.
Go ahead. Let him shine.
The what was the question? Oh, the 50K, like making it on your own.
Yeah.
For me personally, it's a sense of pride, like knowing that like I did this. Like this wasn't something that corporate America gave to, and I also have the freedom to do what I want to do. Like if I want to take 3 days off next week and go to Cancun, Mexico, like I can do that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, and even like so my first 2 years, I didn't make a ton of profit. Like,
It felt different though.
but it felt different.
Yeah.
Like the free, my time is priceless. You can't really put a price on time. You feel me? So it was just like knowing that, like even my first year, I think I walked away with like 30. Nothing crazy at all. My bills were still paid though.
That's all that matters.
You know what I'm saying? I still was able, I can go to a little bar, have a little drink, go on there. You know what I'm saying? Light stuff, which was cool. but I was so much happier. Like I made the rules. There was no longer like, okay, you gotta be working on and stay till 6. No, like if I want to do a meeting tomorrow at 2:00 at wherever, I can do that. And it was I don't really take a lot of time to really focus on that, but every once in a while, it's like I need to because I feel like, man, like I really created a whole business. Yeah, like because I'm always on go thinking about the next step.
You establish something on your own.
Like I'm thinking about next. I don't have a degree.
Nope, me either.
Me either.
I studied, but I did not officially go to culinary school. I didn't.
Hold on, you didn't go to culinary school?
Nah, my grandmother owned a restaurant, but I did not go to culinary school.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nah, I am 85% self-taught.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like,
Crazy what that mind can do, ain't it?
yeah, it's crazy. I mean, a lot of stuff's on YouTube and
YouTube University.
books you can read and everything like that. Like even my chef mentors told me they're the ones that told me not to go to school. They said find a mentor, do some events under him, work with them, study, make it your craft. You already love it, do your thing, and then you'll be fine.
Grow. Yeah, bro.
So you said 85%. What do you think the other 15%?
Just studying, like reading books and YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it was like trial and error. It's like what people like and dislike.
So when you was on the phone with your mom, hypothetically speaking, if you was on the phone with your homeboy or just your whatever, you think you would have still had a leap of faith, or you think that conversation with your mom kind of gave you that go for it? Was that a little blessing you needed to officially jump all the way out?
My mom helped me a lot, and my mom's always been my biggest fan. Like I love her to death. That's my dog for life. Like I could tell her I want to be an astronaut, and she
gonna believe it.
She gonna be like, well, what's up? You about to go to the moon?
I got an astronaut, baby.
My baby astronaut. He going to the moon. 100%. Like and her talking to me and making like validating my feelings that it's okay to feel that way, and like do what's best for you. If you need to leave and take the leap, do your thing. Cause my father was on the other side of that.
Yeah.
My pops makes bread. He was on something. He respects it now. We great and we have a great relationship. But at the time he was like, nigga, what are you doing?
Yo, that's so.
Why are you leaving that job? You gonna leave the cook? Come on, man. Be smart. Yeah. That's how he was. But I was more so like, if you always wait for the perfect moment, it's never gonna come. It's never gonna come. It's never. You can always find a reason to convince yourself to not take that leap of faith.
Always.
100%.
So easy.
You can find one. Okay, first it's gonna be I'm gonna save $5K. Oh, you know what? Inflation. So let me save $10K up first. Oh, you know what? Well, let me actually do this first. Like it's always gonna be a reason to keep you like not taking a leap of faith.
Where it's comfortable.
But the thing is, I'm so glad I took the leap of faith though, because I make more money now than I did then.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy to think that I built up a business where I could take home like. So last year was my first, or 2 years ago was my first year. I didn't take home 100K, but I sold over 100K, which is great. This year was my first year where I took home over 100K. So it's just like, like I'm
doing it.
Maybe I could have did that, but I don't know. But I did that myself, and I can keep going.
Yeah.
I'm not waiting for somebody. Hey, bro, I'm gonna give you a little 20% raise, 10% raise. Like I'm not.
Nah.
It's all on me. So, but anyway, to answer your question though, if it was my homeboy or something, I don't know. Everybody was telling me to not quit.
Exactly.
My mom was the only person that was like, sweetheart, do what's best for you. And if you need to, she was even like, yo, if you got to come back home, do your thing. But like, I care about you. I care about you and I love you enough. Like, I'm going to support you in whatever you decide to do. And if this job is about to have you like this, it's time to go.
That was the total opposite of what my parents said. So my parents were like, you got 2 months, finish school. I'm like, yo, I'm not a computer programmer. I want to be a barber. They were like, okay, cool. Well, you can't come back here. Like, if that's what you're going to do, cool. But you got to figure this out on your own because you're too close to the finish line. I'm like, that ain't what I want to do.
Right.
But that just made me work even harder, grind even harder. Like, delivering pizzas for Pizza Hut. You know what I'm saying?
How'd that make you feel, though, when they said that?
It didn't bother me. And I'm going to tell you why it didn't bother me. Because at that point, I was so focused and locked in, it didn't matter what anybody said. Like, I was literally sitting in class one day, and I had been thinking about it for a couple of months before. And I'm sitting in class, and I'm literally sitting in there like this. And I got, like, the work, and everybody's working, doing everything, and I just start packing up. And I get up, and I walk up to the front of the class, and my instructor, he's like, Mr. Riley, what's going on? I'm like, I'm done. He was like, "You're done with the assignment?" I'm like, "No, bro, I'm done." And he was like, "What do you mean? Today's my last day, sir. Today's my last day." He started laughing at me. He was like, "Class, today is Mr. Riley's last day." Everybody busted out laughing. He was like, "Mr. Riley, what are you gonna do?" I said, "I'm going to barber school." He was like, "Mr. Riley, I'll see you Monday." I was like, "No, you won't." I handed him every piece of anything that belonged to ECP. I handed it to him and walked out. And hadn't looked back since.
That's crazy for him to say that.
Yeah.
It's not.
What? So you say you were so like. The only reason why I'm asking is because like for me, so my mom was the one like you can come home. My parents were separated. My dad was not like that. My pops was like same thing. Like no, you tripping. Don't call me. Don't try and borrow no money. None of that. You want to be dumb. You gonna be dumb on your own.
On your own. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't bother me now, but then I was pissed.
Fast.
I was pissed. And to this day, I mean, but at the end of the day, I mean, he's congratulating me, and like I love my father, and we have a great relationship. And like, but he's old school on some like, you know, you got to get it out the mud. You want to get it out the mud?
Cool.
Get it out the mud.
Get it out the mud then.
But get out the mud is different now.
You feel like lack of support, or was it the fact that you just felt like I'm putting something different in front of you that you're not used to, and I'm trying to expose you to some new shit and a new way of living that you're not used to? And I'm kind of disappointed that you're not accepting of that, or was it that you felt like you just wanted him to show up differently, or as a dad, like
at the time it was the lack of support.
Okay.
I wanted the support of my family, like having my back as I'm making an important decision, because I really 100% respect my dad's opinion. Yeah, for sure. So for him to not be with it at the time, it killed me. I'm just like, am I wrong? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So did it make you question your decision though?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's why that's another why it took me so long to quit, because it was like, he's telling me not to, and this is, you know, I respect him. So, yeah.
I was just going to answer the question as well. My dad is a time work for time paid type guy. Like, that's what he know. That's all he ever knew. And so, just like what Elliot was saying about his profession not believing in what he was doing, I was working at CPI at the time, doing new construction sales for home security systems and all that good shit, and I was one of the top reps. But my boss,
I love the humble flex, because you were more than one of the top reps, bro. You was killing it.
My boss, he was like, let me talk to you real quick. He was like, let me talk to you real quick. Come in the office one day, and he's like, yo, I know you want to do your training thing. That's cool and all. You're great at it. But like, you know, I got a friend. He owns a gym in Rock Hill. He only makes $28,000 a year. So I really don't think that's wise. You're on the cusp of making 6 figures a year here. You shouldn't do that. And I was like, that don't got nothing to do with me.
Nothing at all.
Like, so for me, again, just consistently feeling like being overlooked, or I'm not up to the task or whatever. So it just depends on how it happens. And at that same time, I had a conversation with my dad. I talked to him. I was like, yo, this is what I'm thinking about doing. And again, with him being so, I work this amount of time, I need to get paid this much, he's not the entrepreneur spirit at all. He was just like, look, if this is what you want to do, you better do it right now. You ain't got no kids, you don't own nothing, you're not tied down to shit. If you're gonna go, you better go now. And so just to give testament to what you were saying, like, it was in the same direction, it was just given to me a different way. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like that always plays a role, especially if you have that parent in your life that's going to be able to be like, look, you see what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. You can either make your way and I support it, or you can make your way and I'm gonna watch you go because you decided to do some shit I don't want to do. We're having a great time in here right now, right? But just to come back down just a little bit with everything you've accomplished so far, right? What would you say the biggest room you've been able to walk into and make a conversation piece?
So, it's been a few, honestly. Like, I've been able to be in rooms with Grammy award-winning musical artists or NFL players, NBA players, and even people that are not just like known as far as I guess status-wise, but people that are just well connected with different people, and you know, whether it's in Charlotte, or even in other cities. For me, that's tough. It's a lot, bro.
What would you consider to be your biggest room? It could be different or comparable from anyone else, but like for yourself, on your own, just like your own mental capacity, like, damn, this is the biggest room I've been in, just in your opinion.
It would probably have to be any of the rooms I'm in with my musical artists that I cook for.
Nice.
Just because like they know so many different people and it's some of your favorite rappers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You listen on the radio, I'm while he's recording that, I'm over there cooking.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Like y'all heard the song today, I heard that a year ago when I was cooking breakfast, dinner, or whatever.
Ain't no nigga, he allergic to peanuts. Y'all would never know.
You
Fun
never
fact.
know. You never know.
Kill a nigga with peanuts.
He don't like shrimp. He don't like oxtail. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just,
Yeah.
you feel me? Yeah. So it'd have to be one of those rooms for sure.
I like that. I have a conversation a couple times a week with the traders that are in my facility about making sure you're mentioned in the rooms of every level of someone's friendship.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is everybody, you got fast food friends, you got go to corral friends, you got
Roof Chris.
You got Roof Chris, you got Del Frisco's, and I'm gonna take Roof Chris off the list. You got Del Frisco, you got Steak 48.
Steak 48.
You know what I'm saying? You got those type of friends, but at the end of the day, you want to be the person that's mentioned in all of those circles of conversation with all of those friends.
100%.
And so, like, for yourself, what do you think separates you from any other chef that they've had any type of experience with?
Relationships. I feel like I built a relationship with my clients. Like you're not just my client. Like at the end of the day, you're human. And one thing I found, especially with like celebrities, people treat them like they're celebrities.
Yeah, just a regular person, bro.
I mean, you're still human. So I come in there, what's up, bro? How you doing? How was your day today? You know what I'm saying? Just like simple stuff,
Regular
like
conversation.
asking them regular things and not being like starstruck.
Yeah.
Like there's no like, oh my God, I'm cooking. Nah, bro. It's like, yo,
What's up,
you
bro?
hired me to do a job. I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna talk to you like you regular, and we gonna have a good vibe.
Facts.
And for the most part, a lot of my clients have continued to hire me because of that.
Yeah.
Like I'm not coming in there, I got so and so on the camera. Hey, I'm not doing all of that.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? Like at the end of the day, what we have or what you pay me to do is between us.
Yeah.
The world don't need unless if you post it, I'm gonna repost it.
all day.
You post it. I mean, I'm like, hey, Derek, gang. But
Gang signs.
I'm not going this is West Side, it's not a real gang sign.
Okay.
But I'm not going to sit there and trying to like make a quick money grab off of cooking for somebody famous. At the end of the day, it's like you're a person, you're human, and I want to build a relationship with you because at the end of the day, I can, being for real, I can get more from that than
Facts.
a post with 500 million views.
Yeah.
Let me ask
Real
you a
niggas
quick-
back in style.
Let me ask a quick question. You want to be more recognized for your talent and not who your talent provides something for.
Right.
Gotcha.
Or even really myself. Like a lot of people book me not just, I mean my food is good, don't get me wrong, it's not as past good, it's great.
Yeah.
However, a lot of people book me for my personality
trying to
and
edge,
for me.
Yeah.
I guess outside, it's more than it's the experience that you get.
Gotcha.
So I want you to book me for the experience, not because I cook for this rapper
XYZ.
or
Yeah.
this NFL player. No.
Yeah.
Book me because of Cordell. That's it.
And that's the big thing. I think just the way the world is in 2022 going 2023, entrepreneurship is very big. So just quick game for everybody. It's product, but it also comes back to who you are as well. Because everybody does everything no more. Nothing's a secret. Everybody does everything. But it comes down to little things. Not being a groupie when I have a celebrity in my kitchen. Not fucking kissing ass, still holding principles to what I do. You know, those things hold heavy weight when you try to go to the next level. Because
Right.
like I said, everybody does everything.
Yeah.
So you gotta stand apart. It's a thousand people that cook good. But what makes me different? So just food for thought, all the entrepreneurs, you gotta find the it that makes you want to be a little bit different from everybody
Your it.
else. You're it.
Yeah.
Not what you see on TV, what you see on YouTube, but what's genuinely you.
Yep.
And that's real. I think got that from the Mac for just being a real nigga. That shit don't leave nowhere.
You from the Met? Talk about it.
I love my niggas I got from the Mac.
saw
I'm a bullshit nigga all
okay.
day.
That's all I wanted
I'm a
to
bullshit
see.
nigga all day.
I just wanted to see that.
But bullshit niggas and Mac niggas are real niggas. So like we mesh very well together. Fun fact. Now, going back to what we spoke about earlier about how your father was a little bit different. Or just how life was different to where people weren't being entrepreneurship, doing what they got to do to provide for their family. In the culinary industry, are you seeing a shift compared to when you first started to now? What's the trajectory you see or what you think might happen in the future
far as like entrepreneurship and culinary?
Just in general in the culinary business, just what you see now. You think people gonna stay working through a brick and mortar, Del Frisco's, Maggiano's to where like, you know what? I got some skills. Let me get a food truck, be a personal chef. Cause I went to J-Woo. Everybody I went to school with wanted to work for a big company. Yeah. This was not a thing, be an entrepreneur. That was back in 2009.
I think it's gonna flip. I think everybody's gonna want to be an entrepreneur because at the end of the day, you're gonna be, especially between like YouTube, Instagram, all these different TikTok, social media. You see so many chefs blowing up on their own, and a lot of them are talking about how much money they're making. They're making a killing. So it's like, all right, old school chefs, all right, boom, I'm gonna go work 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and I'm gonna make, I'm gonna start off at 12 hours, and then the 15, and then the 20. It's a long process, the old school chefs. And that's also why it's a beef between old school and new school chefs. Because the old school, bro, I should not be where I'm at now in year 4. There's no way. There's so many like old school chefs that I'm not gonna say they have beef with me, but it's like, they hate on it. Because it's like, man, how you making this? Like, bro, I can't, I'm sorry that you decided to go work for, or I'm not gonna name drop, never mind. But you just work for like a restaurant long term, and they're paying you this amount. You feel what I'm saying? So like crumbs.
Yeah. Compared to what your talent could get you right now.
100%. Because if you have talent, and you have personality, and you can sell yourself. You have people that are willing to support you. Yep. You can make so much more money working on your own. Gosh. And I think it's safe in the restaurant world. Cause I'm gonna go be a line cook, and then I'm gonna go be a prep cook, and then I'm gonna be a sous chef. It's safer, but it takes so much longer. People be slaving for years in a certain position trying to get promoted for extra $2 an hour, $3 an hour.
I will say this, random fun fact: any people that are in the culinary business, got their own business, go to car dealerships, pull up with a little food truck or some plates. We there for 11 hours a day. We can't leave to go get food. A whole niche to go to. Holla at us, bro. I promise you. That's 7 days a week of business.
New line of business right there.
We need to, you know what I'm saying?
Holla at me. Holla at me.
We can do that for real with the pasta or something.
So you talking about it from like a professional? But with
no ragu.
No ragu.
From scratch.
No ragu. So, you a chef. The hoes love chefs. Like, the hoes love chefs. All right. Is it my time or is it my time?
I'm gonna holler at you.
Hey, is it my time or is it my time?
I'm gonna holler at you. Hey, look, come back to me. Look. I'll double down. Come here. Wait.
Bitches love food.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
You know what I mean?
Nice meeting you, brother. Hey, I don't know where my shot glass done went.
What's up?
All I want to know is like,
we can take this shot.
I don't know where mine is.
Everybody want to eat food.
No.
Yeah. Bitches love food.
All right, we took it.
Yeah, that's what you gonna say first.
That's all we got.
What I'm trying to figure out is like,
I didn't hold it.
Like they say bitches love brunch. You know what I'm saying?
I do what you're saying.
So it's like,
What's the question though?
Okay.
you a chef, so like the hoes love chefs.
Oh my
right? They be like, I want a
God.
nigga that's gonna cook with me.
How
That's what they
offensive
say.
can
Gonna wine
it
it down.
be?
That's what they
I'm
say.
talking about the.
What's the question?
What's the level of offense?
So how do you like separate that?
Cooking for the bitches in the house.
Sorry. Good way.
So that kind of what you call it? Like it's like something that exists. Like when you a chef, like you got that thing over you, that umbrella over you, that like
The aura.
all right, the aura. Like the hoes love him because he a chef. Like how do you combat that with the fact that like I really want a serious relationship? Like I want to be. Like I want to be a nigga to you that's a real nigga.
Okay,
I don't
so
want to be
look.
just your chef. I want to just cook for you.
Damn, that's a tough question. No, it's a good question. Not a tough question. It's a good question.
Because you don't fuck with hoes and bitches.
Not at all.
At all. Only real women.
Only real.
You a motherfucking loud boy.
You a real one.
Only real women.
You a
know what I'm saying?
king.
I love you, Stink.
And you said the same thing at the beginning.
We love Stink.
Hey,
We love
real
Stink.
niggas see real niggas. Stink.
Shout out Stink.
Y'all might be fucking with the same niggas. Gang, niggas, gang.
Get the heart.
He won. He got hard.
Baby.
Love us and my potential wife. We got
Same girl.
No,
The same girl. I'm sorry.
No,
He's a runner, he's a track star.
Hey, that's what he said last week, right? That's what he said.
I charged you the
We've
game.
been messing with the same girl. The same girl.
you know what? I be chilling. I be focusing on my business. But to answer your question, that's tough because of the fact that like the same thing you just said is what they all say. They feel like I'm out here cooking for everybody, and I don't do no shit like that. Right. So for me,
But I see you at Cloud Green and lamb chopping ears out. For a few of them.
that's my job. That's my job. What?
That's confused. Everybody confused though. Everybody confused. So tell us.
So what I
Because the
would
chef
say-
cooks the food, he don't serve the food. I guess that's what Jay trying to say. You cook the food, but you don't gotta serve
You
it.
ain't gotta serve.
But however,
People be wanting to know who the chef is.
no, not even that. But from a logistical standpoint, if the bottle girls are busy and they can't run the food, I'm gonna run it because the food nasty. You gonna talk about me?
Oh,
You're not
that's
gonna
true.
say
That's
Montana
right.
was your
That's right.
server and she didn't bring it out on time. They don't know that. But if it ain't hot and it ain't good, you gonna be like, oh yeah, Cordell said that shit nasty. No, fuck that. I'm gonna bring it out.
Respect on my name.
Yeah, you ain't about to. No, ain't nobody gonna mess with my shit. Nah, I'm sorry. But, you know, what was the question?
So from a love life perspective, do you feel like you able to like separate the two because you got that image
Absolutely.
of your chef, or is it like you feel like you all in all the time because you got to be locked in because they expect you to be that guy?
I can separate the two, but I don't think people that in the past I've dealt with can separate the two.
Cause he fuck a lot.
Well,
So,
Where does that come from?
all right.
All right. Listen, I did not say that. No, wait.
This has been another
clarify.
amazing episode
I didn't say that, okay? All I said was
of what we talking
they
about.
can't separate it, but I can. I do feel like a lot of people feel like because I'm a cook that like, I guess I be using that to my advantage and I got all these hoes and something other. But I don't. I be chilling.
Nick ain't holding no more, dog. Nick ain't holding.
Make sure you like,
Subscribe.
and share. This has been another amazing episode of What We Talking About. Shout out to Cordell for being our special guest tonight. Subscribe and share. Follow us on Instagram on WW Talking Bout. Listen, we see y'all next week. What we talking about?
Thank you.